Hey guys, in today's video I want to show you how to do your base makeup so it looks flawless even in real life, not only on camera. And if you are new, welcome. My name is Ines, and if you are interested in learning how to develop yourself through makeup and fashion, then please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to get notified when I post a new video every Saturday. Now that you are really close to my face, we can start. My makeup routine starts with primer, and because I have combination skin, I like to use two primers. But if you don't know what type of skin you have, I did a video about it a few months ago, so I'll leave you the link down below. Go watch it so you can find out the type of primer you need for your type of skin. I like to use the NYX Hydro Touch primer for my cheeks, that's where I have more dry skin, and the Touching Soul No Problem primer for my T-zone to mattify it and fill in my pores. I don't have really big pores because I take care of my face a lot, but still, by the end of the day, if I don't put this, I can see my foundation and concealer sink into my pores. I start with the hydrating one on my cheeks, and I like to blend it into my temples, in the side of my forehead, and my jawline, and my neck a little bit, and this can do your entire face basically. I start with the sides of my nose, under my eyes, then I go up into my forehead and my cheek. Now that primer is done, we can go into foundation. And I normally use my beauty sponge to do my whole base. So I'm going to use my beauty blender, and don't ask me why I cut the bottom off because I just did. The foundation I'm going to use is the Sephora Glow Perfection foundation. This is a more lightweight with light to medium coverage. I don't feel the need to use a lot of coverage on my face. It looks more natural if you use a more light coverage one. And if there are spots or places that I like a little bit more coverage, I normally use my concealer for that. I only did one pump on my hand for starts, and then I'll put another pump when I feel the need. So I just go on my jawline, I need a mirror, so I know what I'm doing. I always start on my jaw because I need to make sure that I blend it down to my neck, so there's no harsh line, especially if I have foundation which is not exactly my skin color. This way you can hide it, and then I'll go up my cheek. Now I'm gonna go with concealer, and again I'm gonna use the Sephora High Coverage Concealer. Sephora does have like a lightweight concealer, but in this case I prefer a little bit more coverage because I have really dark under eyes, so I like to hide them. But because this is a more full coverage concealer, I don't use a lot, I just do a little swipe on each of my eyes. I'm gonna start this way, and then I'll go on the places where I have like scars or pimples. As you can see, adding a little bit of foundation and concealer can really make a difference on your face. It still looks quite natural, like my skin. You can still see a few places where I have a little bit of redness because of my scars, but that only makes it look more natural, so don't feel the need to really hide everything on your face because it'll make it more fake than natural. Now that everything is blended, we can go into powder before anything creases. I use the Laura Mercier translucent powder, but you can use any powder you want. I prefer to use a loose powder for under my eyes, the sides of my nose, and my smile lines because that's where it creases the faster, and because of the oils, like my eyeglasses can really remove the makeup, so using a loose powder can set it even like harder than a compact powder, but I still use a compact powder for the rest of my face. It's just a loose powder helps me get my oils in place. and I'm still going to use my beauty blender. Just get a little bit. And I'm going to look up to make sure I'm not setting any fine lines. Not everything, but the main places are set. I'm going to use my compact powder to set the rest of my face. I use the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. As you can see, I'm hitting pan like... Maybe it's time to think about getting a new one. And I use this fluffy brush. I don't like big brushes, but it has not really a small brush. It's a medium-sized brush, but it's fluffy. I'm gonna swirl around and I'm gonna set the rest of my face. And this is it. For the main part of my base, this is what I do. Of course, on camera it may look pretty flawless. I look really white, oh my god. Okay, maybe it's because of the lights. Okay, I think it's coming together. But as you can see, the face looks pretty flawless. I can guarantee you that in real life it looks the same. It doesn't look powdery, it doesn't look cakey because we didn't wear a lot of products and none of the products were really thick, even though the concealer was full coverage. It was still pretty liquidy, it wasn't a thick consistency, so everything looks really nice. I'm just gonna add a little bit of bronzer and blush and I'll be right back. So this is my makeup done. For bronzer I used the Kiko Gold Waves bronzer in Mediterranean Tan. This is one of those mega bronzers that they release like as a limited edition. It is a really beautiful bronzer and it has a little bit of, not shimmer, but a little bit of sheen that just makes it more natural. And for blush I use the Butter Blush from Physicians Formula in Nude Silk. It's a really, really pale nude color, but it just gives a really beautiful look on the skin. At least I really like it. So this is all for the video. I hope you liked it and found it very helpful. If you did, you know what to do. Just like the video and subscribe to the channel to keep on getting these little tips. Leave me a comment down below telling me how your day was, if you have any questions for me or any suggestion for a video. And don't forget to follow me on my social media. It will be right here. I'll see you on my next video. Bye!